Well, hello everybody. We're back on top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure. I was here earlier this morning, far too hazy, so we're doing a post-day report. And this morning there was a lot of activity going on, man. There was just guys working all over the place. This afternoon, not so much. I just saw a couple of random hard hats, but nothing really happening. But you can see that there's a lot going on. Let's take a look around. First, I'd like to know, what is that wood right there? I can't tell. There's just a new pile of stuff there. Oop, get in there. Last week we reported this H-pile driver thing was putting in H-piles and then cutting them off. We've been advised that is not the case, that they, even though that is what they do, in this case they weren't. They did actually take them out, but then we saw them putting in back in. I don't know if they're in the ground or not now. Who knows? I wasn't able to make a midday trip here, or midweek trip this week, because my car died. I lost my car. My car is dead, and I got a new car on Thursday, so I'll be able to make some midweek trips next week again. But I digress. Look at this over here, you guys. This is crazy. That is just, it's just a bunch of tractors and all kinds of dirt or earth movers. Wow. Oh, and by the way, look at that. Look at that. This is the most uniform I've seen. Those structures. I don't. What do you want to call those? They're beams of some kind that have been laid into the ground, obviously following that terrain. That is the most uniform that I've seen those. It looks like they have indeed started to level them off, and most definitely that's perimeter of the park. The train will be operating on the other side of that. I'm almost positive of that. Actually, I take that back, because right over here you've got the far wall, which they haven't really done much to since the last couple of weeks. The black layer that they put in there, that sort of extra layer, that hasn't changed much at all. So that looks about the same as it was. But what I really want to talk about right now is all this going on right here. You can't even see the near wall. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, do you see where that the far orange crane is? That's where the near wall it was, or it still is, but we can't see it anymore because they've got so much going on between us and that near wall. Last week we reported that one wall that was made of just 2x4s and stuff, and now they've put up three walls since then. My goodness, there's so many walls going. I don't even know what that means. What I thought I had definition to the perimeter of the land, and I'm losing it again, because those walls are all in different directions. They're parallel and perpendicular and going in all kinds of, I don't know what to make of it anymore, man. This near wall, this is the nearest wall now. That one right there, it's just so random that one of these walls are being put up. I can't keep up. But you got to figure, let's see, the river is going to pass between that wall and the old fort that is now what we're calling the viewing area. The river's going to pass right in between that. That much we can see. I can see the river right through there. And then it's going to make a sharp turn to the right. Oh my gosh. It's going to turn right around. It's going to turn right around the old fort, the viewing area. Because I keep wanting the Mark Twain to go further, right? I keep wanting it to go further, but no, the river turns. It's a sharp right after that viewing area. Wow. That's gonna be a close call. Okay, now we got more walls going on down here. There's two walls. The walls on either side of the 2x4 wall that we saw them put up last week are new, as far as I recall, and those are big walls. That cannot be an S-turn that sharp, can it? Can the river fall in front of that wall and then make a sharp right and go to the outside of those walls? Can it do that? Can the train do that? Wow, I can't get my head around that one. Fresh Baked, you guys tell me, is that possible? Is it possible for a train to follow that path? Now, before I go, one thing I want to do, I'm going to try to see if I can't chart a path of the river as far as we can. We're going to start, okay, let's zoom in past the orange crane. where they put in those tree planters. I think they're still there, right? Yeah. That's where they block off the river. On the other side of those tree planters is actual water. There's a dam and water. All right, so it's going to come through there, and it's going to go between the little first aid sign and that orange tractor. It's going to go right through that water, whatever you call it, those things. It's going to come out to the left of the viewing area, the old fort. It's going to go to the left of that, but to the right of that wall, the nearest wall. And then it's going to turn right immediately and head back into that tree line. That's your new river path. Right? I think that's right. Okay, Fresh Baked, that's going to do it for us from top of Mickey and Friends parking structure. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I'm off base on any of this, or if you got any insights for me, because I am not a constructionite. I am just a casual fan observing all this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, guys. See ya.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Star Wars Land updates from the Knothole gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked by joining our Patreon campaign or by buying a Fresh Baked t-shirt. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!